because Cinco de Mayo, so in commemoration of Cinco de Mayo,
Y eso se te come mami con arroz. Vamos a fumar hasta que te tos. Regalo más que Santa Claus. Yes, yo, me and check in the disco. Ladies in the window, they were 25 and
that music's terrible, bro. That music's terrible, bro. Yo, why is it the same beat since like 98, bro? Reggaeton is like the same beat since like
that's hard.
When it first started in 97, bro.
It is the Rose Mode Show, and we are here tonight with a group of guys that have not been together in a very long time. It's my peoples, my brothers. I'm glad that we're here. I don't have the words to describe the actual true feeling that I have to have everybody here tonight, because it's been pretty fucking crazy lately. So I just want to welcome everybody who's going to be watching this. And I want to say that I'm really, really glad, even though I fuck with you guys all the time. I'm really glad to see you guys, man. I really am.
It's good to be here, man. It's good to be here. Happy Cinco de Mayo to everybody.
That's it. Happy 5 mayonnaise.
That's right. Happy Cinco.
Well, by then it'll be like the 9th of May.
Yeah, right.
We love you long time, Kenny. We love you long time.
Yeah, baby. Thank you.
Oh, Billy.
What's that?
Oh, Billy.
Oh, Billy.
So are we gonna speak about obviously the elephant in the room, and we shall call him Batman? What do you think about fucking J-Lo sending a car to pick up that nut hugger, and that's whatever you want to call him, Big Ben Affleck? What do you think about that? I think he could have taken his big ass and fucking driven himself over there.
Let's have our J-Lo expert chime in.
Yes.
And that's why I brought it up, because I know he's here and he's an expert at the J-Lo. And
we got the J-Lo expert.
He's a little heated today.
So let's go. I want to hear. What do you think about Ben fucking getting picked up instead of driving himself?
This shit is gonna give me heartburn. But fuck it, here we go. So as everybody knows, we've been talking about, we've been following up the J-Lo and A-Rod, the J-Rod, situation. Even when they were together, when he first had that first scandal with old girl, right?
We were rooting for them.
What was her
name?
At
least you were.
What? Yeah, no, I've been rooting. I always root for them. So what was the old girl, the white chick that allegedly he was like, reaching out to and stuff like that?
Vic knows.
You talking about Ben? Wasn't it like a nanny or something?
No. We're talking about A-Rod.
A-Rod.
She
was from that TV show. She was from the TV show.
Yeah, the reality show.
Real Housewives or some shit.
Yeah. So anyway, it goes back to then. And, of course, I've been rooting for them and stuff like that. So we've been giving you guys, updates as the show goes on. So now, forward now, and now they're not together. They went back and forth. I don't know. Does she still have the ring? Who knows, right? Did he take it back? A-Rod's a class act. I'm team A-Rod all the way.
Despite the steroids and stuff. Absolutely.
Despite all that bullshit. I think the guy's cool as hell. So
yeah, he is. We hung out.
My wife and I go back and forth all the time. She's of course team J-Lo, but now here comes this situation with Ben, right? Which it kind of infuriates me because it's the typical, okay, I just break up and then now check me out. I'm gonna try to piss you off when but I don't think she's trying to piss him off. This is her MO regardless. This is what she does. She doesn't give time. She just jumps in from one relationship to another real quick. Okay. There's no stability. So, everybody, some girls, and men, they say, oh, it's not J-Lo, it's the other party. No, it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Because you never hear of the dudes breaking up with her. It's always she breaks up with them. So for whatever the case may be,
I mean, can we just give into the thought that she may be a hoe?
Well, I'm
Why
trying
not
to be
accept
nice.
it?
I am
Let
trying to be nice, right? I'm trying to be nice, but there's no stability. She has no consistency with,
She a hoe. She been a hoe.
That's what
Le
I'm trying to say.
gusta el
This
bicho.
is
But
what
why
I'm
we-
trying to say.
But why are we afraid to address it? Why are we afraid to say it?
I
But
was
wait.
trying to gradually bring it out. Listen, you could take the girl out of the BX, but you can't take the BX out of the girl.
But wait, but isn't that just what most powerful women in general, queens in the past, like they do what they want? You know what I'm saying? If they got,
Yeah,
they're just
but-
like men. They're like
But the
men
way-
with money.
But the way she goes about it, bro,
She's, yeah, I get it. You know,
you know what I'm saying?
Alright.
But
But devil's
Faz,
advocate.
but Faz, I agree with you. Like if she would just be open about it and say, "Yo, this is what I wanted," you know what I'm saying? Like it'd
Yeah.
be like, "Cool, listen, I appreciate the whole life."
yeah.
All right, but devil's
But I-
advocate here. What about,
Go ahead.
what about if her and Ben are just friends? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a whole negative. That's a whole negative. There's not just friends.
How do you know that?
No,
But
no.
What
no.
are they? What is
Well,
he?
what,
What is
the
he? What is he
homies-
getting
homies-
picked up
well,
to
guess
come
what?
play Uno?
Well,
Hey, Vic, if you believe that, I got
I'm just saying. Listen,
ice
I'm just-
cubes in
I
Alaska
don't
to sell
listen.
you.
I
bro.
don't believe it. I don't believe. I mean, listen. I know there's a double standard. That if a girl does it, she's a hoe. But if a guy does it,
He's
the
a hoe
man.
too.
I think some of it has to
They
do
both-
with intimidation. I think the guys that she's with eventually get intimidated by her and feel
Once
a
they
certain
find
type
out
of
about her, yeah.
and feel a certain type of way, and maybe they say, "Fuck it, let me cheat to see if I still got it in case this bitch tries to turn me out or something."
Listen, the broad is driven. I'm not a fan of hers. I mean,
Like we can tell. Trust me, we can tell, Vic.
she's driven.
I mean,
Everybody's driven.
I even feel intimidated scrolling through Instagram. I mean, I know what I know the feeling. You
the
know what I
only
mean?
thing
But
he's driven to is different bicho.
But everything that she does, like
Well
most
said.
other people.
But
with
if
her-
he's let's say sure of himself, I don't think he should have any issues with that shit. As long as she's not getting as long as she's not getting pichotazos from somewhere else. That's the whole thing.
bro. And the thing is that these people are filthy, filthy rich that it doesn't phase them, bro. He's got bro, stupid bread. Okay,
Yeah.
and sold the sheep. It didn't work out.
Yes.
Bro, he's not sweating it. You could tell she ain't sweating it. The only ones that are sweating it is her fans and their fans. Bro, that's it.
Yeah, but you could tell they're throwing little jabs at each other because she posted a
Of
video,
course.
then he posted a video.
Let's put it this way: if she broke up with me, I'd jump off a bridge. You get it? So that's the difference. I wouldn't be able to bounce back. Having living that life and then getting knocked off, bro.
join the cult.
You get
You join
sucked
the
up
cult.
into that black hole behind you. There, that's
yeah,
One or
bro.
two Hollywood parties, I'm done, yo.
Mike. But you're referring to like if you was a regular person or if you
Yeah,
was
a regular person.
Listen, he
That's
looks like
A-Rod.
he looks like he's already in Scientology. Right? Look at him. Look at him.
I've converted.
He's already converted.
That's it, man. He's in Kabbalah.
man.
He does all that
But-
shit.
They all have a publicist, right, that controls their lives, right? So every move is calculated, right or wrong. Calling Ben and everything, how that got set up.
Mhm.
I feel it's controlled. They got a
Yeah.
publicist. Not gonna, you know what I mean? Do you
Yeah.
agree with that? Does that make sense?
No. I agree. Listen, it's all about publicity, right? Like that keeps her name in people's mouths. You know what I'm saying? It keeps her out there. You know what I mean? She's doing
Yeah.
projects, she's making movies, and that keeps her current. You know, come on.
plus the
Ben
fact
Affleck-
that
Ben Affleck don't need to get picked up at some luxury hotel in her car.
That's
Come
a bit
on, man.
much. That's a bit much.
All the
that's
stuff-
what I'm saying.
that was corny, my nigga. That move is corny.
She could
Okay.
have came in her own
Exactly.
car and picked them up.
I wonder if he came
They
out
were
in the
gonna be
Batman suit.
friends.
She's just trying to, make a statement.
She's like, Benny, wear the mask.
Wear the mask.
Benny,
Wear the
tráete la máscara.
That's right. Keep the boots on. Keep the boots on.
Yeah, because I don't know, her Spanish is too good. So she was like, Ben, tráete la máscara. So we can.
Come
She
on.
sounded like Frank Perdue and shit. Mis pollos son los más frescos en el mercado.
Okay, I got a car picking you up. Put on that Fat Farm hoodie I bought for you back in 2001. Put that Fat Farm hoodie that I bought for you in 2001, and just go
He's
out.
too- You still got the pink diamond, Ben?
Yeah.
They bought her a pink diamond. That fuck.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, wasn't
Yo,
that like $8 million? Wasn't like $8 million? I remember that.
I think he paid like $4 million.
It was
He
like
got 2
$4
back.
million.
He got 2 back.
He got 2 back. Yo, you think A-Rod got anything back? You think A-Rod got anything back for that?
Well,
for that?
he probably
How
got
much did he
about
spend on that
about $2 million worth in pussy, and then the rest he got a
You know
ring.
what? Maybe he
It
don't
was
care.
1.8,
That was
bro.
way overpriced, bro.
It was
way
1.8.
overpriced.
Hey, she's rich. It's different. The whole standards are, it goes by
Different tax bracket.
Right,
You guys ever hear the
exactly.
story? You guys ever hear the story about when she was with Ben in a casino and he was up in blackjack and he throws like a great tip, like a $2,000-$3,000 tip, and she takes most of it back and goes, "No, that's too much."
No.
Yo, I swear to this comes from a dealer's mouth, yo, that she did this.
About
Yeah.
right. That sounds
Yo,
about
isn't
right.
that isn't that like isn't that robbery? She just stole from somebody, right?
It comes from a guy I know. It's a
It's a
It was,
good
a,
source.
it was a friend of his. It was a friend of his.
I'm not gonna say the casino. It had somewhere to do around the vicinity of New Jersey.
Yeah.
He was an amigo nostro.
Yeah.
But yo,
Who
that's
knows?
But I don't see
that's
it.
straight foul though. That's
I
foul.
don't listen.
Like for real.
I see J-Lo and A-Rod. That's a couple. That's a good looking couple. They match, right?
Stop.
Her and Ben, come on. Listen, that big Lego head ass.
Yeah, definitely.
He does not, that's
Lego
And I'm sorry,
Batman.
the stories I heard
Lego
about him,
Batman.
he's a scumbag. The stories I heard about him, yo, on the
Yeah.
low, yo.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Did you hear those from Matt Damon? Did you hear those from Matt
Yeah, I
Damon?
did.
Listen,
Definitely.
man. He's from fucking Boston. That's why. They don't fuck around over there.
Yeah. How funny
Yeah,
are those
Boston.
commercials? How
They
funny
drink
are those
that water.
commercials?
They drink that water and like the Red Sox.
The Hyundai.
I got a
ones?
few apartments.
No. The
My
what is
yacht.
it? What beer commercial? But your cousin from
Oh,
Boston.
yeah. Yo, that dude is funny as hell.
I don't know why. Every time I see those videos, I think of those two clowns.
Yeah.
I think of
Hey, guy,
Affleck and Damon.
Hey, guy, you don't knock?
You don't know?
You don't knock? What the
The
fuck?
Wahlbergs. The
You fucking
Wahlbergs.
cocksucker. Yo, I ate at that restaurant, man. That restaurant.
How was it? That's the
Yeah.
burger place, right? Burgers?
Yeah, in the original restaurant in Mass. Oh yeah, his mom passed away.
Wait.
He got
Before you start, ladies and gentlemen, Juan Bourdain.
Yeah, yo, the Wahlburgers are really good, man. So
I never had
went
it.
out there.
I know one opened in Philly, but they shut it down like literally like
Really?
4 months later.
Like,
Yeah, they
right.
opened one in Philly. Yeah, it shut down like 4 months later. I don't know if they were having financial problems or
Was it pre-pandemic or?
no. This was way pre-pandemic. I think it was like 2 years. Yeah, they opened one in Philly, like right in a hot spot. Like it was, gentrification, and it shut down like after 4 months.
Have you ever seen,
Philly's not filling the Wahlbergs.
have you ever seen the Lego Batman? That's Ben
Head on.
Affleck. Ben Affleck is
Actual
the
Did
depiction.
not
Lego
get
Bat-
off of that.
the same blockhead.
Yeah, actual depiction. Yeah.
It looks just
Yo.
like him, the head and everything.
but listen, being that we're talking about the whole life. How about our boy Billy Gates, bro? He want to live the whole life now, bro.
It's gonna cost him a little bit though, because he didn't have a prenup allegedly. So let's see what happens.
Listen,
Who
He
ends,
already-
up being,
he-
who ends up being the richer divorcee? Mackenzie or
he's still gonna make coin, man.
Exactly.
Listen, he
Why
laced her before they got divorced. Before they got divorced, they were going through this shit. He just lined her pockets.
He thought about this 20 years ago.
Yeah, here's
He's-
1.8 Billy.
Exactly.
Separated into these stocks.
yeah,
So he's
it
worth
was talked
130, right? He's worth 130, 130
100,
bill.
130 billion. Yeah.
Yo,
So she's gonna get half of that.
yo,
Yeah.
that's like $30 to him.
So she'll probably edge Mackenzie out by like $10 billion. That's insane.
But you know what's
right?
crazy? That after I'm talking about Mackenzie Bezos. After Bezos gave her that settlement money, he fucking made that money back times 10, like less than a year.
Kenny,
like
that was
easy
that
for
was
them.
Kenny, that was pandemic chump change.
Yo,
that
it was
much.
crazy, bro.
That was pandemic chump
He
change.
laughed at that. He was like, ha, ha, ha. Cógelo, yo tengo más.
Yo, but
Hold that, cabrona.
you know
There's
what's
a
funny?
carrot.
This guy's so awkward, right? Like you notice, you look at Bezos and Gates, there's just such awkward dudes, right? Like there was a story earlier, like this old interview of what's her name, Belinda Gates, right? She was talking about that when before Bill decided to ask her to marry her, he had like a whiteboard with pros and cons of getting married.
PowerPoint presentation.
So to Faz's point, he probably already had that factored in.
Well,
he had an
hopefully.
end date. It's like Windows. It's like Windows operating system. Yeah, it has an end date. It's like that's it. We don't support it no more.
We don't support Microsoft Home anymore. So oh shit.
Yeah, she's still running on Windows 7 and he's up to 10. So it's not gonna work.
Exactly.
Not gonna work.
He's got to make moves.
Exactly.
Which
Well,
one
I
was
mean,
which one was the Windows that lasted only like about 6 months? I think it was like Windows Wii or some shit, right?
It was
Wasn't
Vista.
it like that?
Vista was the most horrible operating system
Vista,
on the
there you
planet.
go.
Windows Vista.
This
That was
is
horrible.
This is the technology segment.
This is nerd talk. Now we went from bros nose to nerd talk.
So what do you guys think though? Seriously, with the Benlow now, you think it's gonna go anywhere? You think it was her? You think it was her? Just one of her stunt moves. Hey Ben, let's just let's do this real quick. Just to make it a little noise. Or is she smashing the homie?
Well,
Listen,
Oh, she is. She
Listen,
definitely
this
is.
could,
Smashing the homie.
this
I
could
think
be
both.
many things because listen, if he's got another movie coming out, this puts his name out there again.
Yep,
If she's got
exactly.
something coming
Wait,
out,
he got a movie?
she
No.
does. She got a movie. She
They
wrapped it up.
something.
She
All
just
right,
finished
They
wrapping up.
always got something. They
So
always
this
got
is
something. You know?
this
They're
is-
coming
this is
out
a
with New
publicity
Jersey
stunt.
Part 2.
That shit was
Wait, what?
trash.
I didn't even know about that. I saw trash.
They
Jersey
did a movie
Girl?
together.
Yeah, Jersey Girl, some shit like that. Whatever
Oh
the
yeah,
fuck
that's right. Yeah,
it
yeah.
was.
Yeah, that shit was a flop.
It was hot garbage.
Gia.
That was-
It was called
that was
Gia.
around the
You mean
time.
Jiggly or
Oh,
Jiggly, right?
Jiggly.
Jiggly,
Jiggly,
right?
Jiggly, whatever the fuck it was.
Whatever the
That
fuck
shit
it
was
was, it
terrible.
was hot
Really?
garbage.
It was really hot
Gia.
garbage.
Mm.
Staten Island
Nah, that
site,
was
hot
Jersey.
garbage.
That
Yeah,
was
that-
Jersey Turnpike exit 13.
That was around the time she wrote that song to him too. That garbage ass song. Remember that song she
What
wrote to
song?
him? You never
Sure.
seen the song where he's on the boat? He's
When
chilling on the
he
boat,
has
looking all
he
sexy.
has his head on her ass and shit.
He's like, you never seen that
Fucking
video?
I don't think the song was that bad though.
The show, the movie, it was a movie. It was a
I don't
movie.
think the song was that bad.
Dave,
It's a summer,
you heard
it's a
the
summer
fans.
banger. It's a summer
Dave.
banger.
Dave.
Yeah, it was one of those DJ Khaled beats and shit.
Matter of fact,
Another one.
DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
Speaking
What's
about
worse?
DJ Khaled, speaking about
Kenny,
DJ
what's
Khaled,
worse? But what's worse, Faz?
Yeah,
I got a question.
that
What's worse, that or the Jay-Z and Nas collab on that DJ Khaled album? Have
Well,
you
hold
heard
on.
that?
So,
I
Khaled.
didn't hear that one.
Khaled,
I didn't hear that
lead.
one.
so speaking about DJ Khaled, right? He came out with the
There you
album,
go.
and the album, I think
Another
it
one.
has about, I think about 11, I think it's 9, 10, 11 tracks. The only banger for me personally, right, is sorry,
The
sorry,
outro.
no, sorry, not.
The Nas and Jay-Z track.
You don't like that? Nobody likes that.
I thought it was pretty dope.
The ending credits.
The silence.
But I
the
like
silence
Nas's lyrics
before
better
the-
than Jay-Z's
The
lyrics.
silence before the first track.
No, you know what? That song it's a banger. It's a banger. I
Who's
love
on
the
it?
song.
Who's on it, Gumby?
Oh, okay,
Who's on
Insert.
it? Who's,
Insert
Nas
music.
and Jay-Z.
Yeah, it's just
the
them two.
sorry, not sorry. Okay.
Sorry, not sorry, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
sorry.
so you got to look at it, right? So these guys are, bro, they're in their close to their 50s, right? They're polished, very polished. They sound
Millionaires.
This is adult rap. All right.
Yep.
This is wealthy rap. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys, bro, you have to hear the lyrics and they sound
Listen,
very
hands
clear.
down, the both of them together is gonna make his album. But what about the rest of the tracks? You know what I mean? Because in some of his albums, yeah, he's gonna get some fucking heat makers on there. That's his heat maker on his album. But what about the rest of it?
I didn't hear the rest of the album. He
I
got
can't
any
get into
other
anybody else on that.
feature rappers?
He's got one with the baby on there, which is pretty dope. I like it.
Ay, ese Sangano.
And other than that, no, but the beat, I like the beat. I'm
Yeah,
a
yeah.
beat guy. I go by the beat.
No, baby. Dale un bobo
Yeah.
que está llorando.
So the beat is tough on it, and other than that, it's all right. I think he's got a Timberlake on there. I don't know
Okay.
too much.
Cardi B,
Cardi B's joint is pretty dope. Yo, she sounds really nice on there, bro.
Okay.
But you could hear the ghostwriting. You could hear the ghostwriting behind it.
See, that sucks.
You could hear the ghostwriting behind it because I'm sorry, she's not a lyricist, and
you don't think she writes her own shit?
No, I don't think so.
No,
Dave,
nothing that's good.
Nothing
That's good. Nothing that's
you
good.
can tell she don't.
So you think she wrote her first shit? You think she wrote her first shit?
Yes.
Probably not. I don't think.
Oh yeah, the first that was garbage. Man.
What, Bodak?
Yeah, that was what?
Yeah, that I believe. I believe she wrote that because that shit's a copy of whatever was hot at the time. She copied the bounce.
So who's ghostwriting?
Somebody helped her with it though. Somebody helped her with it.
You think it's Offset?
Maybe
because his lyrics ain't the greatest either.
I don't think so. Not that early.
Something like that.
Rap better than Offset.
Something like that. I would say a Cassidy or not even a Royce. Royce wouldn't do something like that. But I would think a Cassidy or somebody with lyrical skills that would probably grab some money for something like that.
Yeah, that's just like I remember something going around where Drake was Lil Wayne's ghostwriter.
Yeah, listen, it happens. Listen, I don't know if you're familiar with Royce the 5'9". That's been the ghostwriter for almost anybody that's a lyricist in the industry.
Yeah. Eminem's boy.
Yeah,
Eminem's rival at one point.
Guy's a monster, and he's ghostwritten for so many people. It's not even funny. It's a common. It's a common thing. It's a common,
and today's generation doesn't give a rat's ass.
They don't.
Generation doesn't give a rat's ass. About
there's no more purists. There's no more purists.
But listen, why? Yeah, and the thing that hip hop's always been the only gender where that wasn't like that was considered taboo, right? Because any other genre, rock, even salsa music, the artists never wrote their songs. It was always Omar Alfano. It was always a couple of songwriters that would write all the music. And then all these different artists would sing it. Hip hop has always been the only genre where that was way taboo. You cannot do that because you're not
Those
keeping
are
it
facts.
real.
Those are
facts.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Sure.
I mean, it was funny when they will go on Funk Flex or any show and they'd be like, all right, it's time for a freestyle, and you can see the shit that they practice in front of the mirror.
Oh yeah. Don't let anybody like a rapper spit a freestyle and then all of a sudden it gets found on a song because that's it. That's the end of your career.
That's crazy. Is it like that? Is it like that on Tatooine, Mike?
What's that?
It's a hip hop in Tatooine. The planet.
I was actually about to interject.
Nobody got it.
You mean Tatooine?
There you go. Well, thank you, Vic. That's why I love Vic. I love Vic. He knows all the pronunciation.
South Jersey. I'm like, yo, Fez, you live in Tatooine, New Jersey?
No. Dave, you gotta speak high. You gotta speak and understand high.
No, but even the word.
I know. I brought Vic on for a reason.
I'm like Tatooine, Totowa, Tawanga.
Totowa, New Jersey.
But even the word freestyle though, right? That's been diluted. It's not really what it means. It's freestyle was improv right on the spot, off the top of the head, nothing written, and it's not that. It's not.
Everybody goes on these radio shows now claiming it's freestyle, but they got that shit pre-written.
Yeah, but to me, hands down, Black Thought.
Oh yeah,
Black Thought. When he went in 10 minutes, holy shit!
Oh,
that shit was ridiculous.
Who's that? It's just a work of
Black
art.
Thought from the Roots.
It's a work of art. Just hearing it, man. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. It's like a verbal canvas, man. When that guy gets on the mic, bro.
Yeah.
He's amazing. He's an amazing guy, and it's funny that a guy like him, I guess the true hip hop heads would always give him his props, and he's a GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But he, mainstream, ask a lot of these young kids that are listening to all this Little Baby and. To ask them who Black Thought is, they'd be like, "What?" Like, ask who any of these other greats are, and they'd be like, "What?" And that.
Yeah. And for me, like anytime somebody came, like if Black Thought came out with something, the Roots came out with something, I listened to it on Spotify. De La, Quickly,
my dude.
Who is it? Joel Ortiz, real quick.
Speaking of
that shit real quick.
Speaking on what Dave just said, when Missy Elliott came out on the Super Bowl halftime show, nobody knew who the fuck Missy Elliott was until
Nobody
she came
knew.
out. And when she came out, yo, her music blew up the next day. She was one of the most downloaded artists on iTunes by all these young cats because they were like, whoa, who the fuck is that? And it's like goes back to what Dave said, yo. It's they don't know that shit. They don't know until they hear it.
Like,
But then, but again, hip hop is a victim of that as well, right? Like if you listen to any other genre, rock, Spanish, whatever, you have the younger generation that always pays respect to those that came. You know what I'm saying? The rock. You know what I'm saying? They'll listen to the Beatles. They'll listen to the Cure, the Ramones. They know the Nirvana. You know what I mean?
But hip hop used to be like that. Didn't it used to be like that in hip hop for like our generation?
In our generation, yes.
Like the Nas's, they all pay respect to the Cool G's, to the.
They don't do that. They don't do that no more.
They don't do that no more. So
they don't pay respect. They don't give a rat's ass.
They don't even know who these people are, and they disrespect them in public.
And they don't care, and they don't make it their business to know. They don't give a shit. They don't pay homage or props or none of that, bro, to the old school.
Listen, here's a perfect
generation used to.
Here's a perfect example. You got one guy that's still very active in Busta Rhymes, right? And you ask a lot of these young kids who Busta Rhymes is, they would be like, who is this guy? Who is this old dude?
Hip-hop. He is the epitome of hip-hop.
He's the epitome of hip-hop. Yeah.
He is.
Facts.
And hip-hop has always been a victim of that, man. And that's just the way it is. Gen Xers don't respect, you ask them who, okay, maybe the Wu-Tang or maybe, or whatever, but ask them who the Diggable Planets are. Ask them who De La Soul is. Ask them who Outkast. Ask them who Fushnikins. Even though they were kind of
Lords of the Underground. I mean,
Lords of the Underground, Artifacts. So they don't know and they don't care to know. They don't want to know. You know what I'm saying? It's
the outsiders.
They just want to hear
we could go on and on.
The alcoholics.
They just want to hear those lyrics where I got the most ice and I got the most cars and
the 18 letter or fucking rock him. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but listen, Kenny, hip hop's always been about that, but there was substance involved. Now it's just like there's no substance.
There's no substance. That's what I'm saying. They used to have substance. There's nothing now. Now the substance is material. What you have.
There's a couple. There's still a couple. You got your Kendricks. You got your Joyner Lucases. You got your.
But it's not enough.
But that are mainstream.
That's it. Yes. There's nothing else. Like
it's just a handful. It's just a handful.
And Kendrick hasn't come out with nothing in a minute.
He hasn't.
So and all these guys are coming out with albums like every 6 months. It's like what the fuck, or mixtapes, and it's like
it's all just garbage.
Well, it's because the song doesn't have a shelf life anymore, right? Remember, it used to last a few months. Now it's like a week, couple weeks in the song. Like content is constantly getting pumped out. Songs don't last long.
I mean, ask a lot of these young kids who they know who Snoop Dogg is because Snoop now is like on every commercial, right? Or ask Ice-T, who's Ice-T? He's that Car Shields guy. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's he's the Law and Order guy.
Law and Order. Yeah, he's got Law and Order.
Car Shields. But what young cat watches Law and Order? He's the Car Shields guy.
But they stay relevant because that's what they're doing, right? They're out there.
Well, he's on TV. He's on that there's like a game show with Burt Kreischer, Big Show, where he's one of the judges. So I mean, that's another reason. Him and Martha Stewart.
I'm not sure. Well, you talk about Snoop. Yeah, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure that the young generation is not watching any of that.
I mean, they'll watch some of that shit because it's like primetime show shit. You know what I mean? That's something that you're just flicking the channel, and be like, oh shit, this is interesting. You know what I
mean? Yeah. So what else we got on the docket, Kenny?
Well, listen, I changed my shirt because we actually
got a wardrobe change.
We got a sponsor. The Magic Dragon. Here we go. I put the t-shirt on because I wanted to show you guys the logo. I don't know if you guys can see it.
I like that. What is that? What is that?
It's a dragon wrapped around a jar of edibles and stuff. So, this is my weed guy. And he he's got a nice line of products and
a sponsor is a sponsor.
Sponsor, kid, is our first sponsor, bro.
Sponsor is a sponsor. Shout out to the Magic Dragon.
Magic Dragon. So I did a quick wardrobe change to shout him out because he's got good stuff. He's got edibles. He's got flowers. Tiene de todo. Tiene de todo. So guys, you know,
Puff the Magic
just wanted,
Dragon.
Puff was the boy's magical dragon, fuck.
The magic
Shout out to the Magic Dragon. What's up?
Live by the sea.
You said something, Gabby?
While Mike's in Tatooine.
Toto wa.
I was just listening to these fucking splooges.
Yeah, so that's why I did the wardrobe change. I'll go back now. Shout out to Magic Dragon.
Magic Dragon. Magic
Right.
Dragon.
So
Shout
did he
out.
have a shop?
Our first official sponsor.
Did he have a shop?
Yeah, he has a well. Right now, he's out of his house, but he's
Mobile.
setting everything
It's
up and
mobile.
getting everything in
In a-
order so
in
that
an
when everything
undisclosed
becomes
location.
legit, so
Yeah.
that everything comes be legit. You know, he already has everything established. But he's
Well,
got
shout out
edibles.
to the
he's
Magic
got-
Dragon, bro.
he
Thank
got-
you
yeah,
for
yeah.
Our
let's
first
give it a round of
sponsor.
applause.
and he
First
carries
sponsor.
everything. Thanks,
That's
you.
it.
Thanks, Magic Dragon.
Thanks for letting making Kenny take off on a daily, for giving him his boarding passes so that he can function.
Listen, I bet you any money that any of those reports that they're gonna release about UFOs, Kenny's in one of those.
Probably. I've been seen up there on occasion. I've
Yeah,
been seen
the,
up there on
the
occasion.
Air Force is about to release some classified UFO.
And the
information.
only reason they know it's
Kenny's
me, and the only reason they know it's me, it's up there, is because I always rock a Puerto Rico hat, so they always see the flag. They always see the flag.
Look at these
Because
Puerto
you got the Puerto
Ricans.
Rican
Look at
reflector
these Puerto
flag on the
Ricans.
back.
Fucking Puerto
They're
Rican
everywhere.
up here.
They're everywhere. These Puerto
One
Ricans
day,
are everywhere.
one
baby.
day, I'm gonna watch a documentary. I'm gonna be like, this motherfucker's on Netflix. What the fuck? How the
Yo,
fuck
now
did
that
he
you
get on
say that,
Netflix?
now that you say that,
You never do that.
do you remember that reality show that P. Diddy used to have where he was looking for the band?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the band.
Yes.
It's called the
Yes,
band.
making the best.
Well, when I was working for NMR, Dave, I actually did. Mike, you were with me.
Probably,
We did it.
most likely.
We were doing a gig there, and they were shooting an episode. We had to sign a waiver because as we were walking by, we came out on the scene on the camera shot.
Oh shit!
So we had to fucking sign a waiver. Do you remember that, Mike?
Did
Mike,
Diddy
I
make
can't
you-
remember.
did
That was
Diddy
like-
make you
I
go
I
for
think it was you
treasure?
that was with me. I was with somebody. Oh no,
That was
it
a long time
Jamal.
ago, Mike.
Remember,
That was-
remember Jamal?
I
That was
do.
over 10
Yes.
years ago. Shout out to
Dave, remember-
Jamal.
Shout out to Jamal. I was with Jamal. Yeah, we had to fucking sign waivers because it was on that P. Diddy reality show we came out in because we were
That's
walking by on
That was
location
good.
where they were shooting.
That was over
That's
10
just
years
crazy,
ago.
bro.
No, that
That
was
was
way.
wow.
That was
More.
way over 10 years ago, bro. Try
More
about
than 10
15,
years.
17. About
Dylon.
17 years ago. bro.
Dylon. I spit hot fire. What was it? There's 5 MCs. Dylon, Dylon.
I spit mad fire. You remember when
spit
Dave
mad
Chappelle
fire.
did that shit?
spit
Oh
hot
my
fire.
god, that was the best.
Ooh, I fucking peed in my pants when Dave Chappelle did that shit, bro.
Yeah.
So speaking of Dave Chappelle, though, I heard it's in the works that he's working with Netflix to bring on another sketch comedy show.
Really?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's in the
Oh, should
works.
be
You know, he
interesting.
had that mega deal with the stand-ups, but now he's in a deal to do a sketch comedy show for Netflix. That's gonna be dope, man. I hope it does happen. I hope it happens. You know what I mean? That's gonna be. Listen, man.
To do it.
Hey, listen, people say Chappelle's show ended way too early before
It
it
did.
should have
I
ended.
believe it did.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. I think he left at the right time. I
Ashy,
felt like
Ashy Larry didn't do that shit no justice, man.
Oh,
Sorry.
he was funny.
Oh, that's right. They went like
Donnell
5
Rawlings.
episodes with just him and Charlie Murphy. May he rest in peace.
Charlie Murphy.
And it was horrendous.
Yeah, it was.
Charlie Murphy.
They were not. They were supporting. They were supporting comedy guys, but that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, like they were not carrying a show.
No, I mean,
But,
listen, it did, some justice to their careers because, people went out to see them when they were at the Comedy Store, when they were, at any of
Yeah.
these spots,
Mhm.
that shit still blew up. I mean,
Charlie
Donnell
Murphy-
Rawlings is hysterical. Charlie Murphy, he was a good
Charlie
story.
Murphy was funny on
Charlie
stage.
Murphy.
And that's the one thing I'm sad about, that if this show comes back, then we won't have true Hollywood stories with those. Because I mean, those were the
That shit was
funniest
funny.
skits of the show.
Yeah.
The Charlie, the Eddie what was it, the Prince and the Rick James. I mean, those are legendary, man. Those are legendary. And that's the only sad part is that Charlie Murphy's gone and Ken Dog's gone.
Yeah, there goes his optimum.
He's about to take off. He's igniting. It's igniting. Oh,
I had to come back.
He didn't want to show. He didn't want to show his chesticle.
Yeah, I don't. I leave that up to Vic. Only Vic's nipples get shown on here, not mine.
Hell yeah.
You guys see the that video where they're delivering coffee in a drone?
Bro,
Yes.
I saw that this yesterday morning. They did the first one ever in history, bro.
Yeah, bro. They're literally delivering coffee in a box in a drone. And
I think I posted it on the chat. The Jetsons. Yeah.
I'm not happy about it. I saw how it took off. I'm like,
people are
bitch,
watching it right
you
now.
just
People are
spilled my
watching it right now.
cappuccino. Fuck that. No,
But that's where we're headed.
Listen, do
No,
you
hey,
see?
Hey Vic, I bet you that drone did a lot better than that Sonic dude you just sent her.
Insert video. Insert video.
Enter video. The video just played. It came on.
He busted his ass.
In the straight Shaggy. He was doing the Shaggy with his legs going a million miles a minute.
He's like, "Hey, Scoob." Whoop, 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 whoop.
What, Frankie? I'm coming.
That dude had like 12 gallons of milkshake just straight hit him in the face.
That's like 3 orders, yo.
Play it again. Play it again.
It's playing right
you
now.
know what though? But you know
What up,
when I see that, when I see a video like that, do you guys not say to yourself that shit? That shit was like made up, bro. Like,
Yeah, it could be staged.
Not that.
Right.
Not that one.
Okay, so the guy out of nowhere just takes out the phone and records the dude coming towards him.
I don't know, man. Not
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
Was
Like,
being
that's
desensitized.
for me.
The dude was kind of goofy.
Catch on that
The
shit.
dude was kind of goofy to begin
Yeah.
with, so they
Listen,
were ready.
man,
They were waiting
that was
for
his
it.
first day, and they asked him, "Yo, could you skate?" It's like, "Fuck yeah, yo. Yo, I'm mad tight on
He
skates."
started doing
Okay, let's see.
He started doing spin.
Let's
I
see.
agree with Gumby though. That's a little suspect.
Yeah, bro.
Nah.
That was not. That was.
I catch on to that
Listen,
shit all the time, bro.
Sometimes there's a moment that you feel deep down in your fucking toes, bro, that you're like,
That was legit.
there's a
That was
gem
legit.
coming here. This guy, this fucking doofy is
He
gonna
probably
fall.
thought that when he
They were
took
like,
his
get the-
order. Right? When he
Get
took
the
his order, he
camera
said, yo,
ready.
this
Get
motherfucker's
the
gonna
camera
fall.
ready.
You know what?
Get the camera ready.
Get the camera ready. He's cross-eyed, yo.
Yo, I would have done that. If I saw this fucking clown come into my car, I'm be like, you know what? I'm placing a heavy order.
That dude's lazy.
Placing
That
a-
dude's lazy.
and I'm gonna
eyes
tell
get him.
And I'm gonna tell him, yo, I don't want multiple trips. You
Yo.
need to carry that shit in one because I
He's
gotta
lazy.
go.
So I got a healthy tip for you.
I gotta go.
Oh my
Yo.
god. Oh
Damn,
You know what?
So
Maybe they set him up. Because I would have
nah,
said
dude. Nah.
that shit was
Be
fun.
right back. I
Bro.
gotta get a refill.
Hey, listen, if you're a good producer and a good director, you can set shit up like that in reality for real, yo. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Spur of the moment shit.
No, that was legit. That what happened there happened. That was not
Yeah,
staged.
it looked pretty real to me. It did.
I'll throw in a commercial somewhere.
Yeah. Make it a Bacardi commercial.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
ladies
about
pouring.
to drink.
Into what is it? Ginger ale? What is it? Into
Damn,
Seagram's?
I'm throwing it into my ginger ale, bro.
Look at that.
Yo,
Was
just
that
take it
squirt?
take it to the head.
Is that squirt?
Squirt.
Squirt.
The squirt will be later.
Oh my god.
Yo, they got a soda named Squirt.
Yeah, I know. Yo, he got mercy.
They do. They had it. I used to drink that shit in Puerto Rico.
Every time I'm in a bodega and I see it, I laugh.
Squirt.
I walk by, I look at it like Squirt.
Every time I see that, I reminisce.
You're like fucking Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
He
Yo,
said,
Fat-
word.
Yo, Fazzo over there getting his sermon together.
He's like, dearly beloved.
The druids.
I'm a little worried because
Druid's about to meet up tonight at midnight.
Yeah, I bet you the music he puts on before he goes to sleep is oh shit, fucking monk chants. Like Lambon.
Enigma music.
Fucking Enigma.
Yo, stop, yo. I love the Enigma.
Ready?
Enigma's dope.
Oh,
Here we go.
Enigma's dope.
Suck it from the back.
with a big gong at the end. Boom.
And this motherfucker sleeping like a baby. And then his fucking alarm is.
When they walk into the bar. Yo, I'll never forget that shit.
Like,
Man.
are you a mandolin? Are you a Mandalorian?
Mandalorian.
Are you a mandarin?
Yeah.
What do you guys feel about the whole jury getting kind of like, not the jury, but this guy that I forget the guy's name, the fucking piece of shit cop that killed Floyd.
Chauvin. Yeah,
There's
Chauvin.
people trying to file a motion to call a mistrial because one of the jurors had a Black Lives Matter t-shirt on.
I saw that.
Is that a fact though?
Yeah.
I just don't see how a judge would have not noticed that and allowed that. He
Yeah.
would have not. That's why I
Maybe
don't
he
get
had it
I don't-
underneath a blazer or something, but he had a t-shirt on.
So it's
under-
hearsay. So it's
Yeah.
hearsay. It
It's
wasn't
right,
like somebody visually put eyes on this guy wearing a Black Lives Matter shirt.
But my thing is the nerve of them, excuse me, to even file a motion. Like,
Yeah, nah.
so fucking what if they had a
Listen,
t-shirt on? You
they're
still
cool.
did what you did, bro.
Kenny,
but
they're
gonna pull
desperate.
Everything
salt-
out of the
they're
books.
salty.
Yeah, they are desperate.
Yeah,
They're desperate.
And the other
Whatever
thing is,
sticks.
who the fuck is funding this goddamn thing? Like, okay, is the cop still funding this whole lawyer fee? Because it's gonna get pretty expensive. Or is the nigga backed up by the KKK and they got them people funding his lawyers?
No,
You
well,
know what I'm
there's
saying? Like-
there's evidence that there was a couple GoFundMe, and so he had a defense fund.
Yeah, but who the
did.
hell's gonna go fund that motherfucker? I wouldn't put money in his GoFundme. He
Right.
can go. He can go
Every
fuck himself.
anybody-
That's what he can go
anybody who
do.
voted for Trump. Anybody who voted for Trump. I mean, straight up.
There's a lot of sick people out there, man, that fuel both sides. You know,
Look
it's as simple as that. You know,
Look at the cop. Look at the cop that just got fired because he donated to that Rittenhouse, the dude that shot up people in Wisconsin. He was out there, I'm talking about the kid, the 17-year-old kid.
Mhm.
A cop just got fired in Virginia because he donated to his defense fund.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And yo, all these white supremacists, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is, bro. I mean,
Yo,
this dude probably is lawyered up. That's why he was able to get lawyered up. It wasn't because the dude owed like thousands of dollars in tax. You know what I mean? He had back taxes. So it's not like he had money. He ain't had no money.
So they're salty. So when that happens, bro, they dig and they dig deep. Okay, to look for any little thing that they can reach and hold on to, and we got something. Let's bring it out, and they make a big think about it.
Yeah,
You know.
they
Bro,
gotta
they're
throw
going-
they gotta throw everything at the wall to see what
Right.
sticks because
Listen,
they're fighting for his life. You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
sure
And-
they're going through manuscripts, they're going through the court,
Yeah.
docket reading and all that shit, and just combing through it to see if there's one little inkling they could
Right.
be like, oh, hold on a second.
And it's common practice. It's not nothing out of
course,
the
of
ordinary.
course.
It's common
If
practice. I
you know,
mean,
especially if you're trying to claim your innocence, I mean,
Yeah.
this dude is not innocent. I mean,
nah, he's not going to get another trial. It's done.
I mean,
It's a
he's
wrap.
dead.
It's a wrap. He's not getting another trial. I mean, he may get a lighter sentence. Who knows? But he's not. They're not going to retry him. It's good. It's legit. You know what I mean? No judge in his right mind going to be like, oh, let's give him a new trial now.
Bro, he's gonna do about 5 or 10 years tops. Watch.
You think so? I
That's a
don't
good
think he's gonna
possibility.
survive. I don't know if he's gonna survive.
If he survives in jail, because I have a
Good
feeling
point.
somebody's gonna kill his ass.
He's gonna be in PC, my guy.
Somebody will get to him, bro.
No, so was Epstein.
Somebody's gonna get to him, bro. Look at the guy from look at the Puerto Rican boxer. The one that's allegedly, well, he did. He killed his girlfriend because she was pregnant. He was married. Did you hear about that, guys?
I heard
Yeah.
that. I was reading that story. Yeah.
So-
Same thing. They even got it on
Crazy.
video.
Yeah, but check this out. the Nietas and the Latin Kings already have a contract on his ass for when he goes to fucking jail. So guess what? He's gonna catch it sooner or later, bro. He should have never did that.
So,
And this
so,
guy's gonna catch it too. The
so-
cop
So
is
there's
gonna
punishment
die,
for all
bro.
of them, right? Pedophiles,
You live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Yeah, man.
so
No,
the
and
guy,
that was some fucked
the
up
guy
shit.
that Kenny's talking about is Felix El Diamante Verdejo. And
Yes,
he
Pendejo. I call him pendejo now.
He was an up and coming, boxer, really good boxer too, man.
Yeah, he
The
was.
Olympics. Yeah,
Really
he was in the
good.
Olympics team.
Really good. And I actually was following him on Instagram years ago because I was watching him on the come up, and he went and did this stuff. And so it's over for him.
Yeah, he's
Pretty
done.
much.
Throw him under the jail. It's a wrap, man. I mean, it's a travesty. So it was his girlfriend. Oh, it was his mistress that was pregnant, right? And I guess
It was
he didn't
no,
want
it
to
was
deal-
it was his girlfriend. But check this out, his girlfriend, and this is what I'm seeing on internet feeds and stuff. They were high school sweethearts, right? He ended up getting married because he got a chick pregnant. Okay, so he had to marry her because her dad was a bichote, and that motherfucker said, "You're gonna marry my daughter since you already planted the seed." So he ended up marrying the chick, not being in love. So in the meantime, he still had his little high school sweetheart. So it came to the point where peer pressure allegedly got to him, and you got to get rid of that baby to save face and to save face for the family.
But why? That happens in PR every day.
He
I mean,
maybe
what-
they
what
threatened his
pressure?
life. I don't know, man. I just think it's fucked up what he did, because supposedly he tied her up, right? Picked her up, tied her up when she got in the car, punched her in the no, first he punched her in the face, then stuck her with a syringe full of some shit that they don't even know what it was, then tied her up, put some heavy shit in her feet so she can sink when she hit the water, threw her off of that bridge, that San Juan bridge that's pretty famous for doing
Mhm.
videos.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
when she hit the water, he started bucking shots into the water to make sure she was dead.
That's a savage.
Tell me that shit ain't crazy.
That's a savage.
Is that
Wow.
worth not paying child support? What
Just
the
walk
fuck?
away. Just walk away.
Yeah.
And is that the daughter? Is that the daughter of the bichote?
No. The wife is the daughter of the bichote. So supposedly his wife had something to do with peer pressuring him to do that. So she's in trouble too.
Really?
I think they're gonna try to bring charges on her. He definitely done, but I think they're gonna try and bring charges on her. And
Sick,
the
man.
way the story came out was the dude that supposedly was there helping him couldn't take it. He ended up fucking spilling the beans.
I mean, it's a bit much, dude. I mean,
Was
to
that Bad
witness shit
Bunny?
like that?
You just said Bad Bunny.
Was that Bad Bunny? Was
Yo,
that-
yo, the
was
bridge,
that-
He's like,
the
he's like, I got a
bridge, the
I
bridge
got
he
a good
threw
thing
her,
going right now. I got a good thing going. I got Crocs. I own Crocs. I got Crocs there.
the bridge he threw her off, and Bad Bunny did come out and the music awards on his Bugatti.
course
So
he-
yeah,
Of course he did. Of course he did.
Yeah.
he was on that bridge. Yeah,
So
but
we're
that's
gonna
some
talk
fucked
about
up shit, man.
Crocs and
How about Caitlyn Jenner?
No, I think. Wait. Before we go there,
Big.
no. Before we go there, I think Gumby
I'm
wants
only
to talk about
fucking with
Crocs.
you, my dude.
No, Gumby wants to. We want to talk about Crocs.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about Crocs or men who wear Crocs. Like, what are we gonna do?
Yes,
one?
now that you brought that up,
Men-
absolutely.
men who wear Crocs and why?
No, or men we know personally who wear Crocs.
Yeah. Me.
Mm.
Me.
Oh, he
Listen,
came out.
man. Foot
Yeah, but we
comfort,
already know you got dark nipples, so
it's all
that
about
doesn't
foot
matter.
comfort. Listen,
You
just
good.
because you're
Wait,
fucking,
what?
just
Wait,
because
what?
all you motherfuckers' toes throw gang signs. Listen, man, it's all about
Listen,
the comfort.
no.
Comfort.
I got pretty feet, motherfucker. Don't even
No,
go
you
there.
don't.
I
No,
don't.
you don't.
Yes, I do.
Mhm.
I've been complimented on my
I
feet.
never want to take
Don't
credit
hate.
for having pretty
Don't
feet.
hate,
Well, you,
Vic.
well,
Go
you
ahead.
gave another man a foot
I ain't
job?
no, I've been complimented by women on my feet.
You got an OnlyFans for your feet, bro?
Yeah, who knows? I might start something like that, yo.
It's so weird.
Yeah,
Hey.
the Korean lady. Oh, you have good toes.
You got good toes. Very nice.
Yo,
You want Nefayo? You want Nefayo with that? Yeah. Clico? You want Clico? I put Clico on there. Yeah.
Acrylic or gel?
You want clear?
French? You want French manicure? I do French manicure.
That reminds me. Did I share that picture with y'all with the Oompa Loompas and the toes that was tattooed on
That
the feet?
was great.
Definitely.
That shit was fun.
They're seeing it right now. They're seeing it right now.
You'll see a lot of that you'll see a lot of that at the picnic.
Ooh.
I'm not a fan of feet, bro.
It's not open toe season.
Feet disgust me. I don't care how nice a chick's feet are.
Are you
I'm like, yo,
serious?
keep your socks on.
Dude,
Boo,
time
keep your
out.
socks on, boo.
Blasphemy.
I like a pretty foot.
Hold
I
on.
like
And I
a
know,
pretty-
I know. Listen,
In a
I know
good-
chicks with beautiful feet, and I'm like,
In a good pair of shoes. In a good pair of shoes.
Come on, Gumby's got something to say. Yo, change his mind, Gumby. Gumby, change his
my
mind.
guy, let me just tell you something. Bro.
Change his mind.
Yo,
I'm not a fan of
bro,
feet.
I mean,
Never been a
no,
fan of feet.
Fetish right here, all day.
I like a pretty foot.
And
Me
I
too.
am so
Ladies,
happy.
send your pictures to Gumby.
No. You know,
don't get him in trouble.
my wife has the most sexiest feet in the world for me. Thank God. I remember the first time I met my wife, she had on, open toe. And I met her, bro, the first day I met her. And I looked at
She's
her.
like, "Hi, my name's Martha." He goes,
and I
"Whatever."
Yeah. I was like, let me see that. So I was like, dude,
He's like, "Whatever." You want to go to the movies?
No.
He's licking his lips and his fingers.
That's it.
You wanna hold my hand? No, just put your feet on my lap.
Foot fetish on $1 billion, bro. Nice and painted.
Yeah.
No, I feel you though.
yeah.
I feel you on that, Gumby, because
Oh
you know
yeah, bro. Oh yeah.
that comes into play a lot because when you have those legs up in the air,
Yeah. I mean, hey.
it's good to look at a pretty foot
Make sure they smell good too.
instead of some eagle claws or eagle talons, as they are
Oh,
called.
The talons.
Today's awkward silence is brought to you by
Hammer
Tito's. Tito's.
Feet.
Okay.
Tequila.
Dr. Scholl's.
He had a foot like Fred Flintstone.
Oh shit.
Yabba dabba doo.
Yo, listen, I know plenty of chicks with beautiful feet, and I just can't. I'll be like, nah, I'm good. I can't. I don't know why. I've always been that way. Yeah.
I don't know, man. The foot game got to be tight because you walking around with some nasty dogs in chanclas. You could.
Maybe that's it. Maybe I just been
You could be the
traumatized so much.
hottest woman, bro, and your toes ain't right. It's a wrap.
Kenny,
Yeah,
that's a
Kenny,
deal breaker.
Kenny, you and I have worked in the city during the summer. I've been traumatized, bro. Like you see some shit.
Yeah.
Faz,
Yeah. But
you people watching, you see these hideous freaking
Some women are brave.
monstrosities
yeah,
on-
Some women are brave.
sometimes the toe comes out of the front of the shoe and it touches the floor before the shoe does.
It's dragging. It's just
claw effect.
scraping.
That toe is
Damn
called
near
the
bulletproof.
that toe is called the feeler toe.
Those are feeler toes. Yeah, that's
There's
exactly.
nothing in front of them.
It's
It's like a sensor.
In the ant colony.
Especially
It's
for the
scoping the
revolving
land.
doors.
tripping. Keeps them from tripping.
Making sure they keep the path of food.
But yeah, that's horrible. I've seen that.
Scoping the landscape.
Scanning.
Searching for water. Moisture.
Well,
Look at them
it calculates the
boys.
terrain and everything.
Be careful. There's a trash can.
I would have never known that. I was amongst dudes that have foot fetishes. That's incredible.
You have no idea, dude. You have no idea.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Yeah,
The city's
no idea.
Get your game up, bro. Get your game up. Yo, get foot fetish for dummies.
Do
You
you
can
have
start. You can start there.
Hey, Dave. Hey, Dave. Do you have any fetish?
Pizza. I know that's mine.
A dick.
That's
A
everybody's.
pizza.
That's everybody's, man.
None that I want to discuss on here.
Oh, here we go.
You ever came across a hairy nipple?
Plenty,
Yes.
Plenty.
And I actually pulled it.
It's actually very common, bro. It's not.
You could
It's a
actually,
common practice.
use it to your benefit for floss. You could floss.
I grabbed it really close to the nipple and then I pulled it out.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Did it make a noise like doink?
But it went. That can't do it. It went. That's what it did.
All right, enough.
Wait, all right, moving on.
Yeah.
What you got for us, Vic?
I came across your baby photos. You know how when you
Oh,
get
here we go.
Here we go.
Share the screen.
When you
Do I
get
have
new-
to give you permission? Do I have
when
to
you
give you
get
permission?
when you get newborns and you get the foot imprint.
Yeah.
Sasquatch feet.
What was it back in the day? They used to dip
Hold
it
on.
like in
There you go.
brass. It was like
Bronze,
brass.
right?
Yeah.
I think Dave's is the one on the left.
Yo, look at those toes. Look at those toes in the middle.
If
What
Did you
happens to
steal
the one
that
in the
chair?
middle?
Did you steal that chair from a hotel? What's up with that chair?
Don't worry about it.
if Dave was to get that tattooed on him, it would have to be his whole back.
Yo, I think he stole that chair from like a VFW, bro. Like, banquet hall.
That is Vic's feet before Crocs, and the other one's after Crocs.
That's it. That's it. Oh wait. Oh, and this is when you in Menlo Park.
Oh damn!
That was at Roosevelt Park. This was him on Thursday, going for his walk.
That's why he couldn't make our last episode.
That's why he couldn't make it.
Well, I'm here now.
Ladies and
Happy to
gentlemen,
be here.
Thanks.
Watch his back.
Thank God you didn't get shot.
Nah, I didn't get shot. I'm blurry. They can't catch me, bro.
That's it. I'm just gonna leave it up there. I'm gonna leave it up there. So that
Oh man,
have evidence.
that's the 6th bro. There he is, right there.
that's the 6-1, man. MC Squash.
Back to Caitlyn Jenner and the whole
Yes.
transsexual thing. Her not wanting to wait. She doesn't want to let them partake in the same sports.
Yeah. So Caitlyn Jenner, Gavin Newsom is going through some troubled times. A lot of people in California want to impeach him, and everybody knows that when this happens, there's California politics is a whole different monster. It's like a circus. It's like a freak show. So when a governor is impeached, it's an automatic runoff election. And if any of y'all remember, the last runoff election that happened was when Arnold Schwarzenegger became governor. And y'all remember what a freak show that was, where you had a porn star, Gary Coleman, and a few other freaking sideshow acts run for governor. So this time is no different. You already had Caitlyn Jenner come out and say, she even has a commercial, which it's appearing right now.
I saw it.
It's on right now. So, but she has a commercial and she's running for governor, and she is banking on she's running as a Republican.
As a Republican.
And
Really?
she's running on the and one of her campaign promises, or one of her campaign highlight or whatever, is that she agrees that transgender kids should not be playing, or transgender boys. I hope I'm addressing that right.
And both, vice versa.
Yeah, can I play girl sport? Well, mostly the controversy has been, and their focus, the Republicans' focus, has been transgender boys playing girl sports, because you don't hear the other way around. But she says that she is against that, and that's what she's running for. And I'm like, what?
I gotta be honest with you. I agree with that.
So she's against Juno playing sports with other.
No, but I agree with that, because listen, you got a man, a biological man, their bone structure, everything.
The bicho.
They're still a man. So now you get them, and it's nothing against what they want to do with their life. So now you go from Mike to Michelle, and then you go on a girls softball team. Dude,
Hey, you want to play?
You're rocking home runs left and right.
I got
It's
next.
not fair.
I got next.
Dog, it's not fair. Same thing when they do the bodybuilding, the lifting, and even in the Olympics, it's not fair. To me, it's not fair. If you're gonna battle against other trans,
you do have a point there, Vic. But at the same
It's not
time,
fair.
if they're shooting for all this equality bull crap, then I think they should let them play.
yeah, you could play, but then battle against another trans person.
Okay, so you got
Seriously.
a tranny against a tranny. Okay, I got you.
If logic was only that easy, right?
Battle
Who
against.
do I stick? Stick the other one that got the
I'm not
dick.
listen.
Okay.
I'm not saying that there aren't any strong women out there. I know that they are, but it's not the same, man. Scientifically, it's
No,
not
I feel you.
Wasn't there somebody in the MMA that was like a transgender dude that was a girl, and he was fucking everybody up, all those chicks up, and he was a dude? I
Really?
heard something about that. You know what I mean? Like that goes to show you right there. Like any full contact sport, that's just crazy. You know?
Yeah,
play
that
some
would be that would
basketball, you
definitely
wanna
be yeah, that would be an
baseball.
advantage. I think it would be an advantage
Any full
because
contact sport.
Yeah.
but you know
This
what?
is-
Not every man can beat every woman though. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
absolutely
I've,
not.
I've seen guys get smacked the fuck up by a girl. So you know,
Absolutely.
you never know.
Listen, Ronda Rousey could take me down any day.
We're not talking about on purpose, Vic.
I
Yeah,
mean, I would just submit. I would submit quick.
I get it. I get it. And it goes back to
Tap out.
it just goes back to like the whole anatomy and science. It is what it is. Testosterone and you know, and just, yeah, a man is genetically stronger than a woman. It's just it's science. It's
Mira,
science,
si tiene
right?
brasier, no importa. Si tiene el bicho con bola, it's still gonna be stronger than a regular woman, bro.
Yeah, and I can understand the viewpoint. You know, I could understand where some people may have some reservations about that, and you know, and for some reason you should feel guilty because you feel that way, and that's I don't think that's fair. I don't think it's fair.
Yeah,
but,
it is a little fair.
but it's just a sideshow act to me that a woman, this person, this Caitlyn Jenner, a woman, I'm gonna call her woman because she wants to be called a woman. That's I respect that, but that she's gonna take that stand out of pure you know self-interest, right? I mean, it's amazing to me.
Put the lotion in the basket.
Oh God, bro, you overmodulate. What the fuck? Damn, I need new headphones, bitch.
But
I'll
listen,
get it for you. I'll get it for you, Vic.
you think Kanye runs against Caitlyn? You think Kanye jumps in and runs against?
Oh, that would be.
Wouldn't that be dope?
Listen,
No,
I mean,
I think Kanye goes you know, runs as her running mate.
Y solo mama.
I mean, listen, they were saying that or you know, was it Randy Quaid that we talked about the last time? Yeah, I think,
Yeah, that crazy nut.
yeah,
He went off the
You mentioned he
right?
runs. He's running.
he was gonna run against her.
Wow.
I thought he was
Yeah.
locked up. Wasn't he locked
Wait,
up
is
or
it-
something?
Yeah, he was squatting. I think Vic brought it up, right? Vic, you said he was squatting.
Yeah, him and his wife were squatting in a house.
Yeah, that's
In
what I heard.
LA?
And they took off.
In Casa Ajena.
In Casa Ajena.
Yeah, in casa.
Yo, Randy Quaid. That dude was-
Sinvergüenzas.
that dude's
Oh
been
wait,
off his-
they're the Sinvergüenzas of the week.
Yeah, they're the
Yeah.
super questions of the week.
They're the Sinvergüenzas of the week. Those motherfuckers right there.
Yo, Randy Quaid.
In somebody else's house. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
That takes no Sinvergüenzas, bro.
Yeah, big
Do some
time.
shit like that, my dude.
Yo, Randy Quaid. That dude's been off his rocker for years, though. He's been
Yeah.
like, yo, he had the beard, like he was like
Yeah.
crazy.
We gotta
Yeah.
wait. We gotta wait from Sinvergüenza of the week, guys. Come on, we gotta get that. Shit
I know.
Oh,
we need to.
we just
I mean,
got
we
our
got
that
plans.
nomination right there.
Yeah,
I'm with
yeah,
that one.
yeah,
Big
yeah.
time. Hell
I'm
yeah.
cool with Randy
Yeah,
Quaid.
I had one yesterday, man. I was trying to remember it. Yo, we should have had a list of Sinvergüenzas, bro. It would have been a runoff.
Oh, yo.
Elaborating a little bit more on that topic, you know, for the viewers who don't know, right? So it was Randy, right? Randy Quaid and his wife. I don't think that you brought this up, you know, on our show that that we tried to put out last week.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's
So this is recent. This is recent.
yeah. So
Yeah, not that long ago. Yeah, pretty
put out
recent.
last week about this couple, and he said that they were just squatting. And he didn't give too much information, but I wanted to get some more out of him, so I wasn't too sure if he knew. But he made it seem like they just broke in the house and just started living there. And I will say, I think it's more like maybe they stopped paying their mortgage in their own house. But Victor, so what is it? Did they break in a house and started just living somewhere?
It was somebody else's house, Vic. Correct?
It was
Really?
someone else's home. Yeah.
It was somebody else's house.
Really? Wow, that's sinvergüenza. You know,
Yeah.
That's some big time.
That's when we
sinvergüenza
call.
shit.
That's when we call Mike. We call Mike and his boys to get him out.
Yeah, Mike and his Jedi Alliance.
We call Mike and his boys. They roll up in the van and they get him out. The house is all clean. We good
Big
to go.
time. All dressed in black.
So did you guys see? Did you guys see? I think it was like yesterday or the day before. So Will Smith has like this ultimate dad bod.
Oh my God.
And you know, shout out to Will Smith for holding it down for many years, bro. And he's always had his weight up. He always looked good, you know. But he even said it throughout COVID and throughout the whole year. He got comfortable eating and this and that, wasn't working out.
I saw that.
You know what, bro? That man, that man can just throw anything up, bro, and he's loved by so many people around the world. He gets millions and millions of likes, bro, immediately all the time.
Yeah.
He's a real dude. He's a real dude. Will Smith is a real person, bro, right? So he throws up the picture of him in, like, I think in some tight boxer
Yeah,
briefs.
yeah, some tidy white boxers, black boxers.
Yeah, the belly hanging over.
Yeah.
And, and he's like, I've been in my worst shape, in my life. But I already knew there was something behind that. And I said to myself, he's gonna go on some, try to work out and try to be in the best shape ever. So now he has, I don't know if it's gonna be a show or whatever, or they're gonna be following him, to he's gonna try to become into the best shape of his life again, So watch. So now he's gonna be doing it, but bro, now he's got that dad bod. He's gonna go into try to work out, right?
He really looked like a lowercase B.
Oh no, yeah, forget
it. I saw the pictures. He really looked like a fucking lowercase
B.
Bro.
But watch 6 months from now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he got all the nutritionists and the trainers and all that shit, bro.
Right. And he don't gotta do nothing. He don't gotta do nothing but that.
Exactly.
So
And I love pizza, so I'm not giving it up. I'm sorry.
What do you think? Where's Jada in all this? What's going on with Jada? What do you think she's up to?
With
she's
her man.
in that table. What is that table? The red table?
Searching for her next victim.
Yeah, she's probably
searching for the next young boy. She likes some young, man.
Looking for the next person to rescue.
To rescue.
Did you see that Red Table Talks?
I didn't see that one, but I heard about it.
Yeah, you rescued him, all right.
Yeah.
What was?
Listen, somebody had to hold the camera.
Kenny's sound effects are brought to you by.
Yeah.
Kenny's just been all about sound effects today.
Brought to you by Puff the Magic Dragon.
Yeah. The Magic Dragon. Shout out to the Magic Dragon.
El Dragón Mágico.
So also in entertainment news, Conan O'Brien. I don't know if anybody has heard about Conan O'Brien is looking to end his.
He's stepping down, right?
Stepping down and his show.
Is he doing it this season or next year?
I think this is his last season.
This one is his last season.
Yeah.
Well, word is Glue is that he's not stepping down completely. He's just in the works of doing some kind of specials with HBO.
Okay. So is it temporary or is it permanent?
Well, hold on, but is it like he's not doing the show, or is he still doing?
He's not. Yeah, he's getting out of the late night circuit, and I think he's gonna go along the lines what David Letterman did with Netflix, where he did those those half-hour specialty interview type things. Yeah. He's working on that with HBO, but as far as like the late night daily, he's over that. He's done.
Me myself, in regards to late night shows, and the host it's David Letterman for me. It's David.
Oh yeah, absolutely, hands down for me.
Goat, man.
And then Jimmy Fallon, and then Arsenio, because
I hated Jay Leno, and I'm sorry to say that to all you Jay Leno fans. Sorry, I'm not a Jay Leno fan.
I don't like the chin either.
Nah.
What?
Listen,
sorry, so
I hate it.
What's wrong with me?
Well,
I mean,
folks.
you don't.
Well, tonight on the show,
happened?
folks, it's
Seriously.
everything, folks. Yeah, that's
seriously, folks. I mean,
that's right, folks. I hated that motherfucker.
I've been doing this forever.
And listen,
and
I hate him on the Tonight Show, but I do like him in Leno's garage because I'm a car guy. I'm a gear.
I like his cars. I don't like him. If we take him, we still like
Cornball Kenya. You're right. I don't like him either.
But Faz, how can you not include Johnny Carson? I mean, you gotta put him up there. Johnny Carson and Ed McMahon. I mean, even though they were kind of outside of our. I mean, no, they were on.
Really.
Listen, I used to watch Johnny Carson when I was little, and that motherfucker used to have me peeing in my pants. That guy, bro. I used to love Johnny Carson. Bro.
He was good.
The shit he used to come up with, and him and David Letterman are the two for me.
Yeah, when he used to do what was the skit he did where he would predict something in the envelope?
Oh my god, he put the envelope to his head and shit.
All Ed McMahon would do is just laugh.
And Ed McMahon, yeah, there you go. You're too much, Johnny.
That's it.
He was hilarious. He was hilarious.
He used to suck him
from
the back.
Ed McMahon used to suck Johnny. Trust me. I need a job, Johnny. Let me suck you.
From the back.
I don't do much. All I sit here is do is
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. And suck him from the back.
With mustard.
Occasionally the dry cleaning.
And his wife.
Oh man, yeah.
Woo!
But yo, shout out to Conan, man. He's a
So
great
who's gonna take over for him? Gumby,
No,
who's
no.
gonna take over? Anybody gonna take over or
We
what's
are.
gonna happen?
We are.
Yeah, we are. Bro, the nose.
Yo,
We're
let
gonna
me
be on
tell you.
TBS. We're gonna be on
the
TBS.
nose, yeah, the nose bro.
The nose bro.
At 3 in the morning.
Right
Right after the pillow guy. Right after the pillow guy.
Listen, I'll do some Adult
My
Swim.
pillow guy?
The My
I'll do
Pillow
some
guy.
Adult Swim, bro. Big time Adult Swim. What?
Do you guys remember what was the other Jimmy on the other late night
Kimmel.
show?
He's terrible.
Fallon?
That's why
Fallon?
that's why we can't think of him because he's
Kimmel.
terrible.
Not Jimmy
Oh,
Fallon. Jimmy
Kimmel.
Yeah, he's
Do
terrible.
you remember him in with the other
Oh my
guy?
God! Yes, I remember that show.
Man
Show,
Ooga Saga, Ooga Saga.
Man
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The Man
Man
Show.
Show.
The
Man
man
Show.
with
The
Adam
Man
Carolla.
Show. Yes.
Adam
Adam
Carolla.
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 That show. And now it's time for girls and
Trampolines.
Yeah,
Yeah.
girls on
Trampoline.
trampolines.
That,
Yes.
Yeah.
that whole show was cool. I like that show.
Yeah, that wouldn't
That
fly
show was
now.
Yeah.
That
That
show
would
was
not fly
dope.
now.
I've never
It
seen
wouldn't fly
it.
now,
wouldn't.
but
I think it might.
you know,
it
in the
might.
'90s, it was the '90s. That's what we had. You know, it was
We had Richard Bay, bro. The 90s was
Yeah.
awesome. We had
Yeah,
Richard
look.
Bay at midnight, bro.
The Man Show wasn't the 90s, was it? I think that
Yeah,
was
it
early
was, yeah.
2000s.
It
Was it
was.
early
2000s
2000s?
was Joe Rogan and the
Yeah.
other dude in the 2000s.
Man
Joe
Show
Rogan
was
show.
90s, mid 90s,
Huh?
late 90s.
Really?
Yeah, mid to late '90s. The Man Show.
Yeah.
So it never crossed over into the 2000s.
It did with Joe Rogan. With Joe
it did.
Oh,
Rogan.
with Joe Rogan.
Joe
yeah.
Rogan,
Yeah, yeah,
yes.
somebody
yeah.
else.
When
But
Jimmy,
it,
when Jimmy,
not long.
not Kimmel and not Corolla.
No, they stopped doing it. Yeah, they
I
stopped.
got you. I
And
got
the
you.
Crank Yankers.
That's
Frank
probably when they
Yankers
said.
was-
That's probably when Corolla and Kimmel said, "Man, fuck you guys.
Remember
We're not gonna edit our shit.
Crank
We're out of
Yankers
here."
was the best.
Crank Yankers was funny.
good,
I still have that DVD. man.
Spoonie Love.
From
Spoonie.
up above. Yeah, it's still
Spoonie
on.
Love. You know.
It's still on now, but it's not as funny as it was when it.
Nah,
you
it's
know.
Not the
bro.
original
Nah.
shit.
Yeah.
But just like the
It
Jerky
doesn't have the
Boys.
same feel. Yeah,
I
it
mean,
doesn't
the
have the
Jerky
same
Boys
feel.
was the shit.
No, it's
Yeah, the
You know,
Jerky Boys.
Frank
Una
Rizzo.
mierda.
Yeah.
I
Una mierda.
listen, I still want to slap whoever green lighted the Jerky Boys movie. I mean,
That was-
that's
Yeah,
Oh my
yo, as a
God.
kid, I
Still deserve a
auditioned
slap.
for that.
Thank,
I
thank
auditioned
God,
for that
thank God I bought
For
the
the movie?
bootleg and didn't see it.
I auditioned for the younger part of the white guy from Jerky Boys.
I
for
could
that
have sworn it
movie.
was Kamal.
Did you audition for Frank Rizzo?
No.
Hey, what up,
It's
Rizzo
Frank
Chef?
Rizzo.
What up, Flapjack?
Yeah, I'll take it there. What do you want? I got it. I'm
Listen
Frank.
here,
Frank,
Sizzle
who?
Chest.
Frank Rizzo, stupid.
What a terrible movie, though. My
The
God.
movie was terrible. It was
But
like,
the-
oh my
but
god.
Their phone calls were hysterical, man.
Oh, the
And
best.
they were.
That shit
They
was
were.
real.
They
Ahead of
were,
their time.
yeah,
Ahead of their
they were
time.
ahead of their time. They were ahead of their time. Yeah.
I would like to see something like where are they now? Like with the
Yeah.
Jerky Boys. Like
Well, he went
what
on
the
to
fuck
do
are they
some
doing?
voices for Family Guy, right? He played
Yeah. No, he's a voice guy. Yeah, no, he's
He's
a
a voice
regular.
guy,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's got a. Yeah,
Mhm.
he's
I always
he's
wanted
making
to do
money.
that gig, man. That's a good.
Yeah.
That's a nice gig, bro.
It
Like,
is,
doing
man.
The voice.
Look at yo, look at the guy that does Bob's Burgers. He does Bob
Mhm.
from
Oh
Bob's
my
Burger.
God, I love
yo,
that
that
show.
dude. That dude is filthy rich off of that. Like this
Yeah,
dude
man.
is like the
Yeah.
highest paid. He's the highest paid voice actor. Nobody knows it. This
Yeah,
Because
dude
they
is the
pump
highest
out
paid
so
voice
much
actor.
work, dude. They
Yo,
pump out-
he's a
McFarlane,
Family Guy.
McFarlane does a lot of voices too, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's,
yeah.
he's
Yeah, he's
incredible.
funny, bro. Seth,
That
Yeah.
dude is.
he's a
an alien,
genius.
bro.
That's a
Yeah,
He
he's an
genius.
can
alien.
sing. He could sing too, man.
He is not
he
from this
can.
planet.
And fuck Greg Brady looking like motherfucker. No, Bobby Brady looking like motherfucker.
Bobby Brady. Yeah.
To me, he always look like Elon Musk. I always get them confused.
Seth?
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know.
Yo, did you know? Speaking of Elon Musk, shout out to Elon. Hopefully, he'll be one of our sponsors one day.
Oh my
Um,
god! Are you
I
invested
did
in
not
Dogecoin?
know. I did not know because I always wondered where the fuck did he get his money from? I didn't know that he was the founder or co-founder of PayPal.
Yeah.
I didn't know
I
that
didn't know
either.
that.
And, I had
And
no
then,
idea.
and then he sold it to eBay for
Mhm.
$1.5 billion.
Yep,
I didn't know that.
Really?
makes sense.
Yeah. And he was also the founder of some other web app or some shit that I was like, he was involved in that shit. Yeah, that he sold for like 400 million.
Yeah, no,
So it was like
he
this
sold-
cat's
he
been,
sold-
and then it was in 1999 that he did
Yeah.
this. So I was like, wow, this cat's been around for a minute, bro.
Yeah.
No, he sold a few small upstarts. He's done it a few times. Yeah.
Yeah,
He-
man.
There's no
He's a
Yo,
smart guy. He's a smart guy.
He said him and his brother, they didn't even rent an apartment. They just had an office and they would shower at the gym and he would just program all night and just get it in. No, that's it. Just in the spot working all day long. You know?
Yeah,
That's what it
he was
takes.
supposed to go to some college and he decided to say, fuck that. I'm going to do my own thing.
And this is why I don't get mad. People like to hate on the rich. I don't get mad at guys like that. I don't get mad at Bill Gates. I don't get mad at Jeff Bezos.
They earned
because
it.
You know what? These are guys that had nothing and they came up with an idea and they busted their ass. They busted their ass. Bill Gates was in a garage with Steve Jobs and they created something that transformed the human race.
Yeah, it did. The only thing I don't like about Bill Gates is if he's wrapped up in all this other crap. That's the only thing I don't like about Bill Gates.
If you believe in all that
eugenics
stuff,
and all that.
Yeah, if you believe in all that, I guess.
If you're falling down a rabbit hole.
Well, a guy like Elon is down for that free thinking, for that everybody should have. And I'm down with that, bro.
He's trying to better the planet, man. You know?
You think so?
You can see it.
I think so.
Are you guys invested in Dogecoin? You guys any Dogecoin?
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
Anybody else?
Nah.
I just
Kenny,
watch it on TV.
You rolling? You rolling yet?
Not yet, but if it hits $300 a share,
You think it'll go that high? Where's it at? Like 40 cents right now? You think
right now it's at it's up to 68. It's up to like 68 cents. But hey, listen, if it does what Bitcoin did, and I got Ethereum, I have that too. If it does what Ethereum is doing, Ethereum is up good, and Bitcoin has done. Listen, let's just say the Bros No Show will have a fucking hell of a production.
I hope so.
If it hits, because I'll be a millionaire. God willing.
But listen, I'm just
in
getting
September. You're gonna make a cool.
We'll be millionaires because I'm bringing my circle with me, bro.
I'm just getting a kick out of everybody's all of a sudden crypto expert, and because but not know that Dogecoin started as a joke. There's nothing
as a joke.
It.
Yeah, it started as a joke.
Nothing behind it. And they get mad at me because I call them out on it, and I'm like, okay, listen, I'm cool with everybody making money. I'm not hating on that, but there's a lot of people that are gonna get left holding a bag of shit. So you better be prepared.
Well, I'm hoping it doesn't come to that, man. But if it goes the opposite way, listen, like I said, we're gonna be rich.
There's no plan B in crypto, bro. There's no plan B.
Don't worry, plan B is taken care of. But if that comes through, that's a bonus. Let's just look at it like that. A bonus. Let's look at it as a bonus.
Shout out to Elon. He's the one.
Shout out to Elon and Dogecoin and all those other cryptocurrencies, man.
He's
changing
the
the world.
He's single-handedly controlling this stuff, man.
Yo,
and let me tell you, he's a smart guy, bro. So,
that's the Oprah of crypto. Because when he says it, motherfuckers buy.
You get a Dogecoin. You get a Dogecoin. You get a Dogecoin.
Yeah, that's it.
It's crazy when you hear his interviews and you see his interviews, Elon Musk, he's real like calm and his responses are real well thought out and he takes a second to answer people, right?
Yeah, but
like,
he's robotic, dude.
I start
very robotic.
Right? It's almost like, I'll start rambling off in an interview, what the fuck is going on, looking all around.
I don't think he's real, man. I don't think that
this motherfucker's just chilling.
He's like very calculative with his answers. Like,
Listen, nothing's funnier than him lighting a joint over Rogan, though.
But listen,
he was so out of his element. He was so out of his element.
But listen, I'm pretty sure he plays. I'm pretty sure he plays, man. Because all those rich motherfuckers like to play, bro. They like to play, and they play. They got the money to play.
The raw unstepped on? Is that what you're talking about?
I'm talking about anything goes with those bros.
You're mainlining DMT and shit. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Fucking clockwork elves running around and shit.
So are we pulling our troops out of Afghanistan after 20 years, or what's going on with that?
I don't think so.
I think that's kind of a mistake because
the heroin's there.
The Taliban is just going to go right back in again and do whatever it is that they're going to do.
It's about the heron.
It's about the heroin.
It is.
If you see 000,
you're right. You're right, Vic. You're absolutely right.
I just finished that.
The Taliban, but you know what? It could fall, and back into the Taliban's hands.
And I feel bad for the women.
Sharia law, where
Sharia law is no joke.
They literally enslave the women. The women are not allowed to come out. They got to be covered if they do. They can't go to school. Nobody can listen to music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Horrible.
You never seen that motherfucker smile or laugh. They don't know.
You can't even see their faces. They want them to be covered up all the time, the women.
They're just there to make babies. That's it.
No,
that's horrible.
That's it.
Yo, I don't know if you've seen like there was a thing where they had like the faces of Afghani women. There's some beautiful women over there, man.
Yes,
Like, there's
sure.
some beautiful women, and that's
You can't
they
even go
don't
out
want.
there and tape them. You go out there and try
No.
to tape them or some shit. You got to
They're
get their
done.
permission. Yeah, they'll fucking
Yo, they'll-
kill you, dude. if you
they're
They'll
tape
done.
lop
them.
your head off right there. They'll
Yeah,
lop
you
your
can't
head
even
off right
record
there.
them, yo. Like,
No, they won't.
So
But back to what
so
Dave said. Yeah, they're beautiful women out there, bro.
yeah, so you invest 20 years, right? Blood, sweat, and tears, our tax dollars in there for what? For the company, for the country to fall back into the thing that we first went in there for, and then they become a threat again. So then what? So then we could go in there for another 20 years? Like, I just don't
Listen,
get it.
They give us the H, we give them the money. We're fucking more, B. It's like Snowfall. I don't know if you guys are watching Snowfall on FX.
No,
Oh,
but it's the same kind
that's
of
it.
premise.
the basically we're
We're
funding.
not as versed as you,
We're
Vic.
funding the war that's over in Nicaragua. They give us the cocaine. We give them money so they can buy the guns and they can continue warring. That's in the show. So I believe that's true to life.
absolutely.
I don't think a lot of the shit.
imitates
that we
life.
You got the stuff. Yeah, you got the money. Yeah.
But most times you want to leave a country, like if you have interest in a country, you want to leave it where you know it's secure and your interests stay intact. They're leaving. The Taliban comes in, we lose all interest in the country. So I mean, I don't understand the logic. It's ass backwards. Why are we leaving there?
I don't think they should pull 100% out. I think they should
No.
leave a
We
little
should keep a
bit
strong
just in
presence.
case.
The drug and the oil. That's the two.
You don't think that when they fucked up when they killed Gaddafi because he had all those tribes in order over there and shit?
Yeah,
You know,
that was
you
a
guys,
big
you guys
mistake.
agree with that?
Yeah,
Gaddafi,
I called that.
Gaddafi.
Mike, I was saying the same thing. Killing Gaddafi was a big. It's like chess.
Mistake.
It's like
Yeah.
chess. It was a huge mistake killing Gaddafi. He was the one that was actually able to control these people. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like, I mean, look at Syria. Yeah, it's a mess, man. And of course, it's us to always make it a mess. It's always the United States. I mean,
Speaking about that, did you guys see that movie called The Devil's Double?
No.
Where the guy is the double of Saddam Hussein's son, Houday?
no, that sounds interesting.
It's a true story. The guy was actually Houday's double.
Stunt
And
double?
Oh, I heard about this. Yeah, I heard
bro, the shit that he went through was fucking insane. That dude Houday, he was a fucking nutbag
He
and a
was sick.
scumbag, bro.
He was a sadistic.
Absolutely.
He was a sadistic
He was a sadistic
motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, he was.
If you guys get a chance, check it out. It's called The Devil's Double. Bro,
Yeah, I'm gonna
the
check
shit,
that out.
I was like, what the fuck?
Is it on Netflix? Is it on Netflix?
I believe so. Yeah, I think it's Prime.
Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Prime.
that dude was both his sons were sick dudes. Like this guy would rape and kill women for sport.
Yes.
I mean, it's he would have women come in, and if they weren't good enough for him, or if he'd have them offed.
Yeah.
By his own military people. Yeah.
Yep.
It was
ruthless
was
motherfucker, bro.
These dudes are
Big
ruthless.
time. Oh man.
Like, how the fuck does he feel after he busts a nut doing that to a girl? Raping her and fucking, like, you think that he feels normal after that? He regrets it, or he has some kind of remorse?
They're not.
Nah,
They have no feelings. They have no soul.
If he's doing it, he's already doing it without he's going in it without any feelings or without even thinking about it.
But you got to remember in that
If he had
culture,
feelings, if he already have feelings and emotions about it, he wouldn't even fucking do it. That sick bad.
and remember, it's because in that culture they don't give a fuck about women. Women to them are below them. So
Good point.
boom,
Good
there you
point.
go.
And you got to think that the mental health, he's already going in like, this is normal. This is okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
In their world, in their
Exactly.
dimension, it's normal. So it's just the dude was like, he was a monster. He was literally a monster.
He's
In
like,
their
hey,
world.
He's like, hey, baby, you like water?
That was a good Iraqi. That was a good Iraqi impression.
You ever have fresh water, baby?
It's kind of like French,
You want falafel, huh, baby?
You sound like
It's in
fucking
bottle.
Pepe Le Pew after
Water.
drinking a bottle of
Yeah, I don't know.
Tito's.
I know. He's coming on like a
bottle.
French guy. Oh, oui.
Yeah, he sounds like Pepe Le Pew after drinking a bottle of Tito's.
That's right, baby. I've got purse. You want purse? I got Louis Vuitton, baby.
Oh.
Now he sounds like a French guy in Dubai.
That's a French Iraqi people.
Yeah, Dave. So last week we went live, right? And we had like
What was it, 30K?
At
30K
at least.
and like 25K were like all your people.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
all your fans, bro.
Yeah,
Yo, what
so-
up? What up? Shout out to everybody that was asking for me. You know what I mean?
Everybody was
I
asking
felt
for the
love.
other guy.
No, they
felt-
sounded worried. Worried as a
I
motherfucker.
felt a little loved.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
They
some
were
concern out
concerned.
there. There was some concern out there.
There
for me,
was
and I
one
appreciate
fan in
it.
particular that will remain nameless
Hmm.
that was really batting for you.
Whisper it,
Yeah.
whisper it, whisper it. What's-
It
whisper it.
runs with Princess.
Shout out to C, yo.
Shout out
She
to
was
Sid.
worried about me. She was worried about me. She was, but
Yeah.
listen, I missed y'all, man. It was, it was crazy. Life, life kicks in sometimes, and you can't, you know what I'm saying?
We
You got to
couldn't
take care
tell.
of.
I couldn't tell. I mean, a note. You have my address. You have
We
my
gotta go
phone.
live again though, because I mean,
We're gonna go. Yeah, we definitely gonna go live, man. Because the live is actually very fun, man. Because we love interacting with everybody and
I mean,
everybody.
you could have sent me Sherry's berries. I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm sorry, Vic. Listen,
You really hurt Vic. Vic was really out of his element.
I was there. I could.
I mean, I was gonna swing by and sit on the porch and and have have a White Claw with you.
That's it. Little.
He would go for long board rides
That's it.
long
We
at
can-
night.
I'll be
We
in the
can go
back
up-
hanging
We can go
around
on the
his waist.
longboard. Yeah, it has. Go up and down the street on the longboard.
drinking the fucking
White Claws.
no,
I'm having a white.
the ocean spray fucking
Like the guy in the fucking
The
video.
cranberry juice, dog face, like dog face.
Except for Vic. Except Vic just have
Stevie
Tito's.
Nicks, with Stevie Nicks
Stevie
on the
Nicks,
back.
Yo, I gotta get my animation up where I can superimpose Vic's head on that guy. Just make a
Oh
video.
my god, epic.
Yo, but you Vic, you seriously ride that thing good? That longboard, you good on
Longboard?
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you ride around the beach and the boardwalk. That's cool.
Listen,
Vic's
That's
Vic's
dope.
good
That's
with
dope.
Vic's good with Longwood.
and riding and riding.
That's it.
That
Listen,
train's never late.
the belly keeps me centered.
Counterweight.
That's
a
like
low-
a counterweight.
His
Low
long
center of gravity.
his longboard is shaped as a carrot.
He's a human Segway.
That's it. You can't tip me. I like a weeble wobble, bro. You can't tip me over because I'm just gonna.
I'm like
I
a
just-
weeble wobble.
I stay center, bro. I always stay center.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I was jealous when you sent the picture of you on the porch with the drink, and you could see the beach off to the side. He had the longboard. He had his Crocs on the side. He was comfortable. He was living life, man. I can't.
That's
be mad
every
at that.
summer, man. That's
I can't
every
be
summer.
mad at that. I
Yeah,
can't-
this
sit
guy
on
can
the
people
porch.
watch with the best of them.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, dude.
Hey
Yeah.
Vic, guess what? That's every summer. That's gonna be our every summer. I'm gonna hit
Yeah,
your
we'll
fucking
be-
spot.
We'll be on the
Hey,
stoop. We'll be
I'm
the
gonna
come
be
to-
at
stoop
your
come to-
boys.
crib every weekend, my dude.
Come on.
We'll be the
We'll
porch-
swing by on the
we'll be porch
motorcycles.
boys.
Park him
Yeah,
right in
no,
front of
we
his
should,
house.
my dude. We should. Yeah, we're gonna have
We'll shoot
to
an
fucking-
episode from Vic's
up.
porch on location.
No sports. We don't touch on any sports or anything like that.
You guys got any
Mets,
sports?
Yankees.
Got any?
Okay,
I mean,
well, so Lindor is fucking
Cricket,
bad, like,
football.
like
leave my Mets alone.
180.
I knew it.
He's
I
batting
knew it.
180 right
I
now.
I knew it.
And he's sucking big time.
I know
Lindor.
it.
You know,
And of course- and of
right
course-
now the Mets organization and front
Nah.
office and everybody under the
And of
sun
course,
is
you know what?
regretting the trade with Lindor. He is not doing nothing. His defense is,
Give him
up to
time.
par.
Listen,
He's only batting like two. I
this
think
is-
he's batting like two something, isn't he?
No, bro,
Wait.
182, 182.
Yo,
182.
but yo, you guys are throwing rocks in glass houses, bro. You Yankee fans, bro. Stanton, hello. All of a sudden now
But
he's getting
that's
after
normal.
20
That's-
years.
Stan
Now
sucks
here we
at the
go.
plate.
Now
He's
that's normal. How much you
that's
paid him?
normal.
How much you paid him though?
It's
How
a
much
lot of
paid him?
money.
Not
Yeah,
enough.
that was a little bit of a waste of
It's a
money.
lot
I
of
agree.
money.
Not
It's a lot
enough.
of money.
But
You know, that home run last night, that home run he hit last night cost 30 mil.
Hey, I'll
Well,
take
But
it.
listen,
every penny.
Lindor's a flop right now, bro. With the trade and everything that's going
Listen,
on.
he's cold, okay, but we got to give him time. I mean, it's like you guys are trying
We're
to
in May.
assassinate my man.
I still-
We're in May.
Listen, he's a Met, but I still have faith.
The season's almost over.
We're in May. We're in May.
The only reason why I like Lindor is because he's Boricua, and I hope that his numbers come up. But other than that,
But to his defense, Kenny, his defense has been up to par. He's not, arrows, nothing. He's doing his thing on defense. But at the plate, It's a
see
whole
that.
flop ski.
Well, listen, shout out to DeGrom and Cole, two New York pitchers on opposite teams that are pitchers of the month.
Yo, didn't DeGrom get scratched from last night's game?
Yeah,
He
because he's sore from holding the whole team.
I'm holding the carrot.
From holding the
he's
entire
from
team.
holding the rubberized carrot.
Holding Lindor's carrot.
Oh man. Well, that's the extent of our sports talk. Fuck
That's
off.
it. So shout out to
No.
the Mech.
Shout out to the
They're not even the
Knicks.
Mets. They're the
The
Mech.
Knicks. The Knicks are doing their thing. How about that one?
You Yankee
Yeah, no, they
fans.
are. And are we in the playoffs with the NBA yet or not?
No, but they're coming around soon.
Yeah, so it
Don't-
looks
don't
like
you
the
guys-
Nets would be. It looks like the Nets would be.
Yeah, but don't you guys feel like who cares? I'm at a point where like who cares? I don't know with the NBA kind of. I've always been a big basketball guy, but I'm at a point now. It's like,
As
Okay.
long as LeBron doesn't win it again, that's all I care about.
I mean, he might not.
You hear about what they're doing at the Olympics? They want
Yeah.
no BLM. You can't have a shirt. You can't. They don't want it at the podiums. They don't. They want to.
No Black
They're-
Lives Matter, nothing.
Their whole thing is you're going there to play
Yeah,
sports
somebody's gonna break
for
that
your
rule.
country, and that's it.
Where is it? Where is it
Tokyo.
this
Chi-
year?
in Chi-
Tokyo.
Japan, right?
Tokyo.
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 Somebody's gonna break
This
that
year,
rule.
this
You know
summer.
somebody.
This
Somebody from
Summer
the
Olympics,
US is gonna
yeah.
fuck up and wear something.
Yeah, they were like they just want the athletes to go there. You know, leave your political, whatever at home. Here we're gonna do your sport, collect your medals, and keep it moving.
I'm gonna go there and wear a Proud Boys shirt on.
Yeah, but see, that hasn't been historically. That hasn't been the Olympics. There's always been a some type of protest.
And
Yeah,
bombs.
that's the whole
I
thing.
mean, how do we get the famous picture of Giancarlo with the hand? You know what I'm saying? How do you know? I mean, come on.
But
Somebody's gonna make a statement, and no matter what rules they want to put, and they can't do.
They're
this,
not gonna give a
somebody's-
shit.
Somebody's gonna make a statement. Somebody's gonna be indiscreet and maybe wear like a thing where the camera catches it, or
Oh,
somebody's
yeah.
just gonna
There's
outright.
gonna-
somebody's
listen,
just outright.
There'll
You
be a
know,
wristband probably. There'll
Or
be
screw-
I would do a face tattoo.
But I was like, wow, man. Like their whole thing is, they don't want it at the Olympics
well, I
for
mean,
this year.
That's
listen,
fucked up, man. New world.
there's
Well, that's my
You can wear
time.
BLM. you can put BLM in your face at the Olympics.
On your back. Funny how? Funny like I amuse you?
What do
Yo,
you
you know
mean?
what?
I make you.
No,
I make
you know what's funny?
Why don't you go
You know what?
fucking
You know-
find your fucking shine box, motherfucker?
Yo,
Somebody
you know,
fucking feel strong.
I was watching an episode. Of Family Guy where Peter has Joe Pesci. He's like, see, you don't know who Joe Pesci was. All you young folks don't know. This used to be a tough guy, and it shows him all frail. It shows him all old and frail. This used
Let
to
me
be a
tell
tough
you,
guy.
that scene, that was one of my. I mean,
The funny
Goodfellas?
house scene?
no, Goodfellas from beginning to end, bro. So many fucking great scenes. So many
Yeah.
great scenes.
Oh,
But the scene where old boy just got out of jail was talking slick to Joe Pesci and totally disregarded who the fuck he was at that time, and paid the fucking ultimate price a few hours later was the ultimate scene, bro.
Yep.
Go get my fucking shine box, motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh, that
Keep
was-
him here, my man said. Keep him
Spider.
here. Keep
Spider.
him here. I'll be
No,
right
not
back.
Spider. When he disrespected Pesci.
Oh, fam, that motherfucker caught it, bro.
Yeah.
Big time.
Lights out for him. Lights out for him.
funny how
Billy
funny how.
Bats.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
shit.
so real quick, what's your favorite mom movie?
Mine.
Fast. Yeah, fast. Starting with fast.
That's a hard one. That's difficult, man.
It
There's
is.
a couple.
It is. It
If
is.
we're gonna go with if we're gonna go with a trilogy, I'm gonna say Godfather.
Yeah, Godfather's up there, man. Believe it or
Okay.
not, I like the HBO Gotti with Armand Asante. I think that was really authentic, man. That Gotti
That was
movie
good.
that came out in the
Yeah.
'90s, that was good.
Yeah.
You didn't
What
like
are your
you didn't like the
grades?
Travolta version?
Hell no, that shit was terrible.
How about
That shit was
mobsters with
evil, man.
mobsters with Johnny Depp and all those other pretty boys? You remember that movie?
That was an old school Christian Slater in them, right?
Yeah,
Mobsters?
Christian Slater, mobsters.
Yeah, man.
That was a good movie. Yeah,
It was good, it was all right.
But
About the
for me-
commission, when the commission
Oh.
started.
For me, would be Scarface, Goodfellas,
Goodfellas.
The Bronx Tale,
Bronx Tale.
Godfather, because I like
Donnie-
Godfather, but I love the Bronx Tale.
Donnie Brasco was good.
Donnie Brasco.
Donnie
Gumby's
Brasco was
it.
good.
Gumby's just gonna name everyone.
But is
It's
Gumby,
Scarface
we're starting to run out.
is Scarface considered a mob movie or a
Gumby,
drug
leave some
dealer
for
movie?
us.
That's a drug
No, Bronx
deal
Tale.
movie. I don't
A Bronx
know.
Tale is my favorite.
Bronx
Bronx
Tale
Tale.
is a good
That's
movie.
my all
Bronx Tale,
time.
bro.
Put it
yeah,
this way,
bro.
they're all gangster flicks. They're
Yeah.
all gangster flicks. So
They're
Scarface
awesome.
is a gangster flick, and
Gangster.
it's up there, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
Chaz Palminteri, man, I like that guy.
How about Donnie
I've
Brasco?
seen him on interviews. He's a really cool dude.
Donnie Brasco was supposed to come out during the time of Goodfellas. They had to stop the production on that because they didn't want to release two movies at the same time. But that screenplay was out for like a long time, and I think they did good. I think fucking Johnny Depp, man, like that
like
dude,
that.
bro. He's that dude, man.
I like
You
that old Michelle Pfeiffer movie. I think it was called Married to the Mob.
Another good one.
Yo,
I remember
Married
that.
to the Mob.
so does Michael.
21 grams.
That was a pretty good one.
21, yeah, that was
21
good.
grams.
That was old.
Married to the Mob was a great movie. It was a little more lighthearted, but it was a great movie.
Yeah,
Definitely
it was a great movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it was all about the woman. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
What about Blow?
Casino was good too.
Casino was good.
Casino
Yeah.
was great. I
How
can't
can we
believe we didn't
forget
mention
that?
that.
Casino is a classic.
Hell yeah.
Yes. How
But
about
if you-
Shatas?
But
Anybody
if
saw
you, had,
Shatas?
if you had to scrap it all,
Anybody
this-
seen Shatas?
Belly.
scrap it all to your top three.
Oh,
ahead,
believe it or
Vic.
not, I saw that
Go
movie.
ahead.
Well, we
Go
know
ahead, Vic. Your top three, Vic.
Top three? I mean,
Shatas.
Shatas.
may want to say Shata number one? No. Godfather, but
Yep.
I don't know if two was good, three was good too, but I'll just go with the first. Godfather, Casino, and Goodfellas.
You D-Rock.
Am I the only one that I can't watch? I fall asleep on Godfather. I don't know. It's just too slow for
No,
me.
I'm there. I'm there with you on
Right?
that.
You feel me on that?
It's not my top three. So, that's just me.
Yeah. All right. So for me, it'll be Bronx Tale, of course. That's my number one tops.
Mhm.
Goodfellas, right? And then see, number three is tough, man, because I want to go with Donnie Brasco, but then I want to go with Casino. So it's a tie for number three between Donnie Brasco and Casino.
Mike.
Yeah, Casino, Bronx Tale, and probably you guys are gonna laugh when I say this, Carlito's
Don't
Way.
disrespect the family.
Yeah, no, Carlito's Way. I like that.
Carlito's
Respect.
Way.
I love that movie, man. That's a
That's
great
an
movie,
awesome
man.
movie, man.
Wow.
That's a lot of treachery, and
Yes.
I love that movie, yo.
Yeah,
And
very
it's-
well
it
written.
was it was a good story. It was a good story.
Yeah.
Mine would be Godfather, Once Upon a Time in America, and Gangs of New York.
Oof, was good.
Gangs of New
Wow,
York.
Gangs of New York. Yes.
And that's with Daniel Day-Lewis, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck,
Yes.
yeah,
That
That's
movie's
probably-
intense. That
Daniel
movie's
Day-Lewis
intense.
is probably the fucking one of the greatest actors ever, dude. You do
He's-
like
Leonardo DiCaprio was in that too, right?
He's my
Yeah.
favorite
yes.
Lincoln. He's my favorite Lincoln.
Yo, he's great, dude. He's a great actor.
Yeah, have
What,
you seen that movie? Have you
How
seen
about
the
your
Lincoln
three,
movie
Gumby?
with Daniel
Lincoln
Day-Lewis?
Vampire Killer?
My three.
That was good
is-
though. That movie was actually good.
My three is Scarface, Goodfellas, and Bronx Tale.
Nice.
Cool. I dig
Good
that.
choices. Good choices.
All right. Well, that ends it for me. I got to take a
All right,
shit.
I'm gonna head out. yo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head out.
Well, guys, thanks for coming out tonight. And in a world.
Honestly, you know what? I'm kicking myself out. You fucking twat. You fucking twat. Dork.
Yo, good night, everybody. Good night. Good night.
Good night,
Yeah,
guys.
Peace, 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 peace.
Next time, be
Peace,
safe. God
Peace,
bless.
peace.
Peace.